Go live. We're back.
Woo!
Welcome back, everyone. Last week we had our first true character death. Always a pretty serious moment, and we have actually picked up a new character. Olazana, why don't you introduce yourself and bring us up to speed around some of your background and what happened last week?
Okay, so we'll do last week first, which was obviously a very sad day for the people of Benalia, as Karnath the Exile was killed after agreeing to this wonderful plan by Handuk of Matria, in which we were all swallowed by fish and then taken and spit into a Marid's lair. And even though Karnath recognized the Marid and the others did not, Handuk then immediately picked a fight with the Marid before anything else could happen. The fight ensued. There was fog everywhere, stopping the casters from being able to see and support. At first, just Fish, who was the only one who got up to fight the genie. But then when Karnath arrived to fight the genie as well, he was doing a bunch of damage to the genie, so the genie did a bunch of damage back. And every time the genie hit Karnath, Karnath went down. And then the last time the genie hit Karnath twice, Karnath only had enough hit points to survive one hit, so he failed a death saving throw on the second hit, and then rolled a 1 on his next death saving throw, which Jorge saved using his chronomancy. And then the next round, right as the Marid left, being finally almost killed by the party, Karnath failed another death saving throw and died in the realm of this genie. And then the genie teleported away out of his lair, leaving the party there with with what they thought was a girl, but turns out to be an elven woman, who is an Eladrin woman who is wearing sort of ordinary elvish clothes. She has purple hair. Her eyes are purple. Her skin is a tan, but sort of blue tinged. The party recognized that the genie had been sort of feeding off of her life essence for a while, which is she is since recovered from, and the party has been speaking to her a little bit over the past week, sort of off camera. They've introduced themselves, and it turns out that Olazana is from a group of elves that refer to themselves as the People of the Moon. She's told the party that she is in the Tall Woods to see whether the taint of Sylvanas was removed, and if it was safe for the people to return to their home where she was attacked. She was taken. Her weapons were stolen, and she was either given or sold to the genie And then the next thing she remembers was being awoken by Handuk. And that brings us to where we are today. She's confused by Hore, who appears to be a metal person that can talk. Fish is very rude when he speaks in Elvish, we learned, because nobody else can understand him. And there we are. Oh, the genie also had some papers that were written. One was about something called a chronomotron, and the other talked about something called a Ribsplitter.
Yeah, something about the world would be set on fire by the Ribsplitter.
And nobody knows what that is. And here we go.
So I've decided that the proper pronunciation is the Chronomotron. Chronomotron. Say that 3 times and another Marid will appear. Okay, so you guys have discussed options. You are at the shore, but you've gotten back out of Mistlake. You're at the shore amongst the debris field that used to be the fort, the gnomish fort. And you are now in a place where you've rested, recovered. What do you want to do next?
Well, if we would like to learn any more about these strange references, we could travel to my home of the Great Library of Kelthax, in the middle of the ocean. That could be somewhere to pick up extra knowledge about these esoteric things.
Yes.
I'm down with that. And to be clear, I'm rude when I'm talking common.
I do feel some obligation to return to Matria to report back my findings, but I feel as if this demon had something to do with the gnomes turning into undead.
It was
and
not
therefore, you sure?
Yes, the Marid is a genie.
From Matria, we would call these things demons. But you are different than me. You are an elf, after all.
I'm one of the people, yes.
Well, whether it was a demon or a genie, it was certainly meddling in affairs that seem quite apocalyptic.
Yes.
So on that note, let's recap. Let's zoom back to the world level, and let's think back. So Mistlake, the fort, was under siege by the monks from Asperon through the Sokor Pass. They were attacking and destroyed that fort to gain access to the forests of Esmeralda. Matria, as well, wants access to clear cut the forests to make room for their overpopulated sea of humanity. The group has been on the outskirts of Matria. What you saw was a human population density that you've never seen, none of you have seen before, with the exception of Handuk. You are a trained cleric of Matria, and you believe that it is important to preserve life beyond all other things. You have the city of Broadwalk, which very early on hosted a conference of diplomats from each of the regions trying to avoid a war. You've just found a note that implies that a war is coming. You've heard multiple times that a war is coming. It seems to be oriented around these forests and access to these forests. You've also heard that the mountainous regions and the mining region of Harboron wants the quality wood from Esmeralda to sort of advance and grow their strength. There's a lot of forces that all seem to be putting pressure on this forest region. And I believe the note said something to the effect of Ribsplitter will burn the world, and something will rise out of the ashes. One of you probably has the exact quote. So that's the zoom out level of the geopolitics that we're looking at. You guys right now on this map that you can see, you are in Mistlake, near the pass, near the forest. You have sort of skirted around the forest a bit. You've been attacked on your way to Mistlake by lizardmen, by snake-like creatures. You actually had to do a rescue operation there. It's quite dangerous in there. So you have a number of options. And now let's go back to your discussion around your options.
I must find this genie and take my revenge for what he's done to the people.
Is Secor Pass, is that a real town? Is it a city or is it just a pass?
Yeah, it's actually just a pass where there is a river going through that pass coming out of the mountains. That's where they actually dammed it. So the river had cut through, cut a pass through the mountains there, and they're called the Spire High Mountains, by the way. That river is what was dammed, and that dam is what flooded the fort of Mistlake. There is no town; it is just a pass. Think of it as any of you, and I know Fish, you have been through Colorado and the Front Range. There are many of these rivers that cut a path through, and roads have been built around those rivers. Very similar.
Should we walk back to Broadwalk?
Well,
I need to look and see if any of my people also survived the attack. Do I remember what type of people attacked me in my group? Jason?
Yeah, you were attacked by the same snake-like creatures that the rest of them had encountered, and they are the ones that captured you and sold you into bondage.
They got
I'll
ritual.
ask them if they saw any. Do I know what they are, or are they just snake-like creatures?
They are UNT. I think we can call them that, and they are known throughout this region as being the spies of the world. They have a sort of underground spy network.
So I will say that I got attacked by. We were attacked by UNT in the woods, and I have to investigate and see whether any of my people made it out alive.
We didn't see anybody alive. They got ritualed. We almost got ritualed.
well, before we look for anybody, I am definitely going to need to rest.
We already got full rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
are we
saying we
rested?
are already. Yeah.
Oh, whoops, I missed that. Perfect.
Thank you for this breastplate, Jorge. I will wear it with the knowledge of that there are so many murderous creatures and demons in this world.
Oh, yes, of course. I figured the Dragonborn's armor shouldn't go to waste, so I'll be wearing that for now. Well, so
I'm going to ask them if they found a sword or a bow anywhere around.
There are tons of bows, but
are there any from the battle?
No, the monks only carried spears.
Spears. Did you have any equipment when you were taken, Olazana?
Yes, a sword and a bow.
they're gone.
Yeah, unless I can look around for it. I don't know if there's anywhere we haven't. Is there anywhere we haven't checked
around here? I was taken somewhere in the woods. I don't recognize this lake at all.
Well, so do you need to go find your companions, or
They were taken by the Yuan Ti.
They're dead. They've been ritualed. They have a
No,
ritual.
we can't just give up on them. I didn't give up on Olazana. I did not give up on Olazana, so we should not give up on her companions.
that is true. I did not. I was not confident that we could save her, but in the end, you were right.
We had to, or die trying. Such was Karnath's fate. But we have saved Olazana. Perhaps this is the key to our knowledge of this situation. I feel as if we are on the verge of war, and what you tell me is true. The Asperions, we should talk to the Asperions and convince them not to try to take Esmeralda. And simply let Matria have it, which is fair. We have more people. And we'll be able to heal more people, and it will be good for all the people that live in Matria. It's not just people, but there's also dwarves, there's elves that live in Matria.
These woods belong to the people they were stolen.
No, I'm with the foreigner. We can't let the forests get just totally destroyed.
Perhaps there is some middle ground that Matria and the people of the forest can come to. But to let the Asperians just come bum rushing into here, I mean, if Matria has no army, they're not going to just invade Esmeralda.
Well, none of this may matter if there's something called a Ribsplitter out there that will set fire to Esmeralda. Then no one will have it.
Yes.
And apparently the world will be choked to death as well.
I'm going to roll history to see if I remember anything called a Ribsplitter. I got a 12.
You do not recall anything like that. Nope.
Well, I believe we should travel back to my home, where I'm from, the Great Library of Calthax. It was attacked years ago, but perhaps there's knowledge to be found still. I do not know. I don't know in what state it would be left after all these years, or if the attackers still remain, or perhaps they were fought off.
We could at least try to find out what a Ribsplitter is. Along with the
We could go to the council of the people. They may know of this Ribsplitter. It'll be good to let them know about this threat to the homeland.
Well,
I will follow you wherever you go, Olazana. For I have freed you from that demon. I mean, genie. Pardon me, genie. I saved you from the genie.
we should pick one course and stick to it. Olazana, do you need to? Shall we search for your companions, or shall we travel on?
We should look for the rest of the people first.
All right, certainly.
Okay, so if you remember, everyone but Olazana would remember generally the path back from Mistlake to Matria that you got here. You were attacked along that trail. You were confronted a couple of times, but you were certainly ambushed by the UNT along that trail. You did go in and rescue your partners, but you have a general sense of where that pit lair may be. If you want to go investigate that, you can do that, and it is sort of on the southern route towards Matria. There's a couple of different ways you could get to Broadwalk. That is the northern road from where you are. It is right through the heart of the forest, where there's sort of that southern trail, which is what you took to get here.
Let's go check out the pit lair and take the route right through the forest.
Once they take me to where they were attacked, I'd like to roll survival to track to the Yuan-Ti's lair. I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16 to remember where the pit lair is?
No, to track from where they got ambushed to the pit lair.
Okay. Okay, so you get to a point in the forest, and you're everyone do a perception check.
Ooh. 22.
I am
Okay.
distracted by.
I got a 26.
You certainly start to see where, to a casual observer, this looks like northern forest, normal forest, but you start to see how the forest is sort of manipulated in a way to create certain choke points, certain lines of sight. It is, let's say, looks natural, but not entirely. It's manipulated nature. So you feel like something is dangerous around here.
Oh,
I'm going to look around and be like, does anyone have a weapon?
I have a dagger or a quarterstaff. Actually, the quarterstaff I use for my spells. So no, I have a dagger.
I do basically as much damage just punching shit as I do you with the dagger.
yeah, I got a short sword.
I'll take a short sword. I can do some work with a short sword.
Can I try and have my familiar look above us and see if anything looks different from the air? Anything we can tell about, where this danger might be?
Yeah, so okay. So you're gonna
Can I cast detect magic?
Somebody needs to do an investigation check. That's not me.
I can investigate on the ground while my owl is giving a bird's eye view. Either way.
Okay.
I would also like to cast detect magic.
Go ahead and roll that investigation. Detect magic has what kind of range?
I'm pulling it up from this edition. 1 second.
Only a 9 on investigation.
I'll assist.
Look with me, fish. Oh, that's so much better. You elbow me and point
It's
me
a
looking
30
at something.
30 feet radius from me.
I rolled a 23 investigation with the assist.
Yeah, 23 is good. So between you and the owl, you can see a couple of different lines of sight that almost look like they're not as tight as murder holes in a castle, but they are certainly crafted to create points in the forest where you'd easily be sniped at from range. You're starting to see a few of those sight lines, especially with the owl overhead. It's a little more plain to see. It's very well crafted, and you can see how you got ambushed last time.
Well, it seems like this area was certainly set up to be a trap. That's no surprise you were taken. We should be careful.
Perhaps just one scout should go ahead.
Should I flank it?
I can bless you before you go if that will make you feel more comfortable.
I'm not afraid of this forest. This forest is my people's home. I'll go forward.
I will hang back.
If you want, can you sneak?
Yeah.
If you want.
I got
I
it.
will. I'll guide you before you go as well. Get
I
a
don't know what
D4.
guidance does.
A D4 added.
So I have 16 plus a 3 for a 19.
Okay, let me do a quick perception check. They are clearly someone clearly using this. Yeah, you move through and nothing happens.
Do I ever start to glow at all from magic?
No, you do not.
Okay, do I see anybody?
How far do you move?
I move 40 feet.
Do a perception check.
18.
What's that?
18.
You see something behind a tree. There is a tree that has a Y sort of double a double trunk, and right between that you can see a pair of eyes looking back at you, and it doesn't see, not looking back at you, it's looking around, the pair of eyes, and it's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to Misty step back to the people.
Okay.
And whisper to them that something watches up ahead.
We should do a pincer maneuver on it, me and you.
Okay.
I could also send my familiar Tempest over to that tree and see if we can get a better look inside.
Is there like a canopy for these trees?
There is a canopy. It's a very heavy canopy, but it's about 60 to 80 feet in the air.
Does it look like if I can get up to the canopy, I could move from tree to tree?
There would be checks involved for sure.
Yeah, but I'm good at athletics, so
We should just trap it and pincer move, unless there's more out here.
This is
I only saw one.
wait.
but there should be
I
more.
remember this place. This was the entrance to their lair. Is it not?
That seems certainly a
This is
possibility.
where I had come to rescue my companions earlier, just this last week. I know the layout of this place, if I do believe.
Is it the same spot?
Okay.
Jay, is it the same spot?
Yeah, same spot.
Oh, all right.
I remember this place. Yes. I hate to kill these things with burn them alive under the ground.
I'm gonna
But-
whisper to Fish in Elvish. You go right, I'll go left, while Handuk is talking,
All right.
and then sneak off.
And
Sounds good.
I'm
If his
held in rapt attention to Handuk.
if his companions are in there, we shouldn't burn it down with fire.
I got a 13 on this still.
I got 24.
I'm not moving up.
Okay, 24. It's 80 feet away.
All right, I moved 45 up.
Okay, you are now
40.
45 feet from it. You see it peeking through the double trunk. It is a Yuan T with a short bow
All right.
and a scimitar.
All right. I'll keep creeping, keep low. Let Oklahoma go up on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. This time I got a 14.
Okay, so you're okay. Yeah, you're all right. Nothing happens.
Let's.
They don't see you.
I'm gonna catch his eye and then mouth 1, 2, 3, and then sprint and attack this guy.
I'm not sprinting, but I'm moving up to attack him.
Well, I just am fast, so
I'm
just gonna
faster.
move and attack him. Yeah, so I'm gonna move and attack him with the short sword.
Okay.
First attack is a 19 to hit, and the second one is a 24 to hit. Do those hit?
Yes, they do hit. Sorry, I'm balancing. I'm trying to prepare a couple of things. That does, in
17.
fact.
17 total damage to him.
Okay, good. Let's get into it.
All right. Do I
well,
get a sneak attack?
Yeah, you do.
All right. 14. Does that hit?
And that hits. Yep.
Then I get a 20. So that hits. And these do 19 points of damage. And then I'm going to punch him in the chops.
Okay.
Be like, surprise! 13. Does that hit?
That hits.
9 more points.
Dead.
I got 5.
Roll initiative.
That's good. That's good.
I got 6.
Okay. We
I
got
rolled a 20, wasting
Six.
on a 23 initiative.
I rolled a 20.
11.
-1, so 19.
Way to get those 20s on the initiative there, Hamduk.
Yeah, just what you guys need, right?
Yeah. Perfect. Hooray.
11.
11.
I got a breastplate now, man. I'm going to get a lot more bold.
Yay. All right. So we are at the top of the order. Olazana.
I'm going to look around and see if I see any more of these creatures.
They had me imprisoned on the left side of the first chamber, I remember.
I'm also going to grab the scimitar from this guy at my feet.
Okay. Okay,
And
so
take the
from
defense, then just hide
that,
behind the shield.
from
because-
that angle, no, you don't see anything from where you are. Oh, do a investigation.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
12.
No, you don't see anything.
Then, since I don't see anything, I'm going to just take the defense action.
Okay. Next is Handuk.
All right, I start running up as fast as I can up to the, and I say, "Come on, hooray!" And I start running up
Okay.
towards the entrance as fast as I can.
All right. How
Just
fast
like-
can you move?
30, so 60 feet. I don't
60
think the
feet?
breastplate messes up my movement.
No, I don't think so. Okay, 60 feet, right up, trudging, right up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Okay,
With my breastplate.
that's good. You're gonna bring them out. So, you see what looks to be a larger.
I do.
It is it's bipedal. It looks like it may be some sort of caster.
Oh
It
no.
steps out in front of you, and it has a scimitar. It looks very deadly, and it is going to look at you and smile with its serpentine smile, and it's going to say, "Relax, relax, relax." And it is going to cast Charm Person. Save versus Charisma, and that is a 15.
Ho.
Made it?
Yep, 21.
Okay. It keeps working, walking towards you, and it
Can I say something to him?
now on your next turn you can. Yep, that's it. Okay. Jorge, you are up.
Okay, so do I also see this?
Yeah, you can now see it because basically you've got a trail that was blazed right through the middle.
All right. So I am going to cast. I'm going to run up and cast Phantasmal Force on this creature while my Owl Tempest does a dive by for the help action. It won't help me, but for whoever goes next.
Okay. And what's the range on that? Because it's about 80 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'll have to move, but it's a 60-foot range.
Okay.
And I have 30 feet of movement.
Yep. You're good.
And it's an Intellect 15 save.
All right.
I'm afraid that he might be smart, but
Not only smart, but lucky and smart.
That's
the word.
Lucky and smart. So, yeah. No effect. Sorry.
All right, worth a shot.
Okay. Who's next? Okay. Just then. Let's see who they take. They got two different options. All right. Handuk, you hear from your left. You get two arrows flying at you. One is a 15 and a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Both?
Yep.
Okay, you take 10 points of damage, and you must save versus poison. It is a 13 Constitution check.
Oh yeah. 15. All right. I took 10 points. Constitution.
Very good. So you take 10 points, but you save versus poison. Good. Okay, then to your forefront, another bipedal, very muscular creature steps in front of the caster and runs at you with his scimitar, and comes and attacks twice. Once with a bite and once with the scimitar. That is a miss and a miss.
Thank God.
Hey. Albert Fish.
All right. How far away is Handuke and the new Cobra Commander?
So you moved up. They're 30 feet from you through the brush.
All right. Good thing I'm a wood elf. So I go through the brush and I attack the Cobra Commander. Can I make it through the brush normally?
No, it's difficult terrain. So I'm gonna bring up the screen so you can see that. And this is what you see. Let's zoom that in. So this is the type of terrain that you're dealing with.
All right. Then I'm going to use one key and my bonus action to use Step of the Wind. And I could use the dash action as a bonus action. And my jump distance is doubled.
Okay?
So rather than half, I could get there.
So you're leaping over things, you're sliding through moss, you are hurtling.
And I'm getting up to the spellcaster and I'm spearing them.
All right.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh.
That's a hit.
That would be 12 points of damage. And make a... I'm going to try to stun him. Make a Constitution save versus DC 14.
Constitution fails.
All right, he's stunned.
Okay.
So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
Right, and then I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
Now I got advantage. Would have been 15 or a 19.
Both hits.
Just one hit.
Okay.
And I do 11 points damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Stunned. Stunning turn of events.
I got a reaction left, so.
Olazana.
Okay. I would like to channel the magic that flows through my veins to strengthen me with a yell and a scream and promise these Yuan-Ti that I will have vengeance for Falern. When I enter this rage, I roll a 4, so one weapon of my choice that I am holding becomes a force damage weapon, and I can throw it up to 20 feet to 60 feet, and it reappears in my hand at the end of my turn. So I'm going to do that with the short sword.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move towards the guy that's attacking Handuk.
They're both attacking. Well, everyone has sort of tried to attack Anduk so far.
But so like the one that we're attacking the one that Fish is not attacking.
I got you. The non-stunned bipedal serpent-headed meanie.
Okay, and so I'm going to be reckless attacking this turn.
Okay.
So here's the first scimitar attack. Or no, we'll do the scimitar as the force weapon because I'm gonna make more attacks with it. Scimitar, first advantage is a 23 to hit.
It's a hit.
It does 8 damage. The second one is a 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
And that does 9 damage. And then the short sword in my offhand, I roll a 24 to hit. And that does 8 damage.
Okay. That's it. All good. Haduk.
You won't charm me with that snake tongue of yours, Wan T. I pull out my staff.
You talk a lot during a fight.
And I say, I try not to actually involve myself in these violent affairs, but you force me to. And I pull out my staff. I cast as a bonus action Shield of Faith, which gives me +2 armor class. I say, by the mothers of Matria, protect this form. I rolled a 5 to hit.
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
That's he's stunned.
And that's a 20.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Garbage to gold. Okay. Staff. 1d6 minus 1.
Is that natural?
2 points. Take that.
Take that. Okay, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. The caster is
Stunned.
we're gonna call him the cleric whisperer. Hooray! He is stunned. Hooray! You are up.
Okay, how does the cleric whisperer look?
He looks stunned, but fine.
Ooh.
Hit him.
We're gonna go for some big damage. 3rd level magic missile. Let's see. So we've got 23 damage
Hey-o.
as 5 golden missiles shoot out of my staff of pure force energy and
That's not nothing. That's significant.
they like go up. They're like missiles. They go up and then come down on this stunned target.
All right, very good.
I like the descriptiveness of your spell casting.
Okay.
They-
Next, the one with the bow is going to attack from range. Going to go after Hooray. And they... What's your armor class?
Oh, it is 20.
Nice.
Not a hit. 2 misses. Right past. Okay. Next, the bipedal creature who was attacked by Fish. It's going to look at Fish. And he's going to do something terrible.
The one that was attacked by Fish is still stunned.
Nope.
We're talking about the buff one.
Yeah, the buff one.
That was attacked by Oklahoma.
Yeah, I attacked that one.
Oh, okay. Then it's going after you. It is going to cast. Let me see.
Cast.
It is going to cast poison spray all over you. Make a Constitution save. Actually, this is 10-foot range. One creature. Yep, it's you. DC 12 Constitution save.
I rolled a 22.
Okay. All right. This will you'll take no damage. No damage.
I'm gonna spit back in its face.
Okay, now it's gonna attack you with its scimitar. That is a 14
No,
and a natural 20.
rude. I'm gonna have that damage right back. So
That's tough. Okay. That is
Oh, if it's a nat 20, I'm gonna reverse that. I'm sorry. I forgot I can do
Okay.
that with my
Okay.
chronal shift. Time
all right,
rewinds.
15. Does that hit?
no.
Okay, 2 misses.
Yeah, I can't
Rough
let you
day
get.
for the snakes. Rough day for the snakes. Last time you guys fought this crew, they whooped you. Different story this time. It's almost like dice matter. Albert Fish, it is your turn.
All right, the stunned guy. I'm gonna poke him with a spear. Yeah, 19 hits. With 7 points of damage. I'm gonna poke him again. Hit, but yeah, I hit him a second time. Does 9 points of damage. And then I'm gonna kick him in the nuts. Oh
And
god.
that's on the stunned one. The stunned one, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, and make another DC 14 Constitution check. I'm gonna stun him again.
Here we go. Fails again.
All right. And the kick. 13. No, wait. 15.
15 points.
No, 15.
15 to
hit.
hit. 15 hits.
So that'd be 6 points more.
Okay. Stunned again. All right. Olazana, it is your turn.
I am going to attack this guy again.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep recklessly attacking him. 16.
It's a hit.
Then a 17.
Yep.
So those did a total 6 and a 5 plus 2 plus 3 for those is 11 and then 10. And then the short sword is a 20 that does 8.
Okay, so how much total damage?
So I did 29 damage to that guy.
Okay. All right. We are at Handuk.
Foul creature. Oh, another hit. 17.
That's a hit against the
Cobra
which one?
Commander.
Yep. Okay. Cobra
Yeah, I mean, I
Commander.
could roll. Oh my god! I swear to God, I just rolled all my advantage dice because he's stunned. I just rolled 20 on my thing, so I do 2 points of damage. That's doubled.
Vicious.
That's doubled, by the way.
Vicious. Hey, that it?
I'm gumming them up, boys. I'm gumming them up.
All right, Cobra Commander still stunned. Foray, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go with another level 3 magic missile. And same stories again. These 5 darts shoot up out of my staff and come down like an airstrike.
Against which one?
The one the one I did last time, the
Stun,
caster
yep.
one. Yeah, not the buff one.
Okay.
And that's gonna be another, let's see, 5d4 plus 1. Oh, that's much less. That's 14.
That's enough. Dead.
Fantastic. And I'm gonna have my Owl Tempest dive bomb the buff one to give advantage on the next attack.
All right, good. Out of the from your left, two arrows come shooting. Both miss. All right, next, the buffed scimitar wielding bad guy attacks Olazana. The 16.
Yep.
16 is a hit. Okay. That is 2. Okay, you're gonna take. Sorry, let me go through this. You're gonna take 10 points of damage.
Okay, so I take it.
And then he's going to try to bite you. And that's a 17.
17 hits.
5 points and save versus poison.
Okay.
DC 13.
I rolled a 14 and I have a 6 on my con. So 20.
All right. Good to go. No poison damage for you. Fish.
All right. How far away is the shooter? Can we see the shooter?
The shooter is really hard to see from where you're at. It is about 30 feet away. It's under pretty good cover.
Difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain, yep.
All right. Then I'm going to hit Big Boy.
Okay.
I'm going to turn around, poke him with a spear. And 23.
It's a hit.
All right, I'm going to pick him with a spear again. 17 plus 8. That's a hit. And then I'm going to kick him in the nuts. Natural 20.
God.
Right in the nuts. And dude can vouch for me.
If only you could find someone on Snake, but all right. Harder than it sounds.
But he's that good.
He's that good.
It's just under the scales.
So do 29 total points of damage to him.
Dead!
Oh my God, you killed him by kicking his nuts out.
Oh,
Snake ball.
I found him.
Snake
I
ball.
almost died like that before.
it's okay.
IRL.
Olazana. Both of them are dead.
Is this guy still right by me?
No, they're both dead in front of you.
So how far away is that guy that was shooting arrows at us?
Roughly 30 feet. Hard to see.
All right, so I'm going to move to him.
Difficult terrain.
Okay, that's fast, so losing the speed doesn't hurt me.
It'd be 20. If you're 40, difficult terrain's 20. You move half the speed.
Okay, so I'm going to move, and I'm going to throw that scimitar at him then.
Okay.
You can't escape that.
It's going to be difficult. It's going to be disadvantage because it's really under good cover.
So this seems like a very reckless maneuver. However, it's a forced sword. So I'm like throwing a lightsaber at this dude. So I'm going to recklessly throw it so it's just a regular dice. I rolled an 18, so that's 24. and I do 11 damage to him.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled. So I reckless to get advantage. So it's
Okay. All right. That's a hit.
And then I did 11 damage to him, and then then that sword appears back in my hand.
All right. Sounds powerful.
It's like it's random. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it hurts my whole team.
Yep. Handuk.
I look over at the one that's in the bush with the arrows, and I say, "In the name of the mothers of Matria, damn it, your eyes, your eyes."
A classic.
And I cast blindness on him.
Okay. What's the
30
range
feet
on?
away. 30 feet.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, he's got to make a save. DC 15
Interesting. Okay.
versus Constitution.
Oh, okay. Fails just barely. Anything but Constitution, it would have made it. But fails. Okay.
And I
blinded?
hold my ground. I try to actually get up behind a tree a little bit somewhere, a little cover. Get a little
Okay.
cover.
Hooray, you are up.
All right. Why mess with something that's not broken? Well, I'm going to do a level 1 magic missile at this shooter.
Active shooter.
That's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
This time there's only 3 darts.
Okay. It on its turn, it screams out a hideous, piercing
Demonic.
hiss. A terrible hiss. Super loud. And begins to slither back towards its lair. And it is, let's see. So it is not bipedal. It slithers, and you see it moving, and it is heading back. Fish, your turn.
All right. I'll use a key, make a step of the wind. So as a bonus action, I'll dash. How far away is it?
45 feet.
All right. I get right up to it and I start poking it with my spear. It's been a long time since I kicked a frog. That would definitely be 1 hit. And that would be 2 hits. 6 and 9, 15 total points of damage.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Not dead. It is Olazana's turn. You see where it's heading. Obscured, you see a dark cave. It is hissing. It is a piercing hiss. A poisonous hiss. Olazana.
I'm going to finish moving towards this guy and then attack him again.
Okay.
18 and 13.
Both hits.
11 plus
Dead.
7. Okay.
Dead. 10 feet from the entrance. It screeches a final hiss You hear it reverberate down into the cave.
All right, let's search the dead bodies.
Okay.
No, we should press forward. That hiss must have set anything off that's down there. We
There
should go in and,
you
and,
find. Okay.
and continue our good works under here. Yes. If Esmeralda is to be turned into farmland, certainly we can have Juan T running around here.
Oh, I'm definitely running into this shit on my next turn. If in case anybody was worried about that.
I will follow you, Olazana. I will follow you
When I
We'll
kill this
follow
guy,
the
I'm gonna
group.
roar
with my deadly staff in hand.
just like a primal angry screech.
I'll follow them in.
Let's go in. Let's go in, boys and girls. Boys and girls. I got to say that now.
All right, you're going?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we form a battle line or do we go in or do we just follow Olazana running down there?
Let's follow her. If there's any traps, she'll set them off.
You're right. But she is precious to me. I just saved her life from the genie.
If you love something, let it go.
She is a wild creature.
Okay.
And I like it.
You are all right. You guys just dive in. You've got a battle order, I'm guessing, right?
I will take up the rear.
Yeah, me and Jorge take up the rear.
I'll be second.
Okay. As soon as you step in,
Wait, can I get one quick spell? I'm just going to cast healing. I'm going to cast a low level healing spell on myself as a bonus action. Healing word on myself. I will adjust my hit points. You can continue onward.
Mind just on himself. It's healing word.
You guys aren't hurt, right?
I'm not.
I can cure poison right now too, so that's a good thing. I can do restorations.
I'll light up my staff as we're running too.
okay, roll initiative again.
They got 19.
19.
13.
What's that?
13 for Jorge.
13.
10 for Handuk.
10. Olazana.
I got a 10 as well.
10. Hey,
10. Nice.
all right. And we go. Albert Fish.
I still have a lot of spells left too, by the way.
So what's going on in here? Can I see anything?
It is entirely dark inside.
I have light
Those-
on my staff.
So I could see 30 feet.
You can see 30 feet.
All right. I guess I'm going to defer until something happens or Olazana.
So I can see in this thing, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Olazana. Jorge, you are up before Olazana.
I'm going to shoot my familiar ahead into the cave, my owl Tempest, and see what he can see.
And it has dark vision.
Of course, it's an owl.
Let's see. I don't,
It has to.
it has
Fair
advantage.
Fair point.
Is it a
advantage
mechanical
on
owl?
Perception checks.
It's a mechanical owl.
Is it? Okay, that's my favorite kind.
It has advantage on perception checks relying on hearing or sight. And yes, dark vision 120 feet.
It gets in about 30 feet and cannot see anything.
I believe there's a magical darkness up ahead. This is troubling.
Somebody needs to cast light.
But even a magical light will be snuffed out unless it is sufficiently powerful. And my staff certainly is not going to cut it, I don't believe. So my owl only got 30 feet up ahead before it encountered just like
Yep.
pure darkness.
Yep.
Olazana may want to slow down. We're not going to be able to see anything and just up ahead.
Oh, run in there.
I got a glowy sword, so I can see 60 feet. Let's go get him.
Well,
If it is the
I don't have
darkness you
anything I
speak
can
of,
do.
Olazana, you are up.
So yeah, so this sword is glowing while I run in. Do I see anything?
Nope. You see everything for 30 feet.
I can see 60 feet.
Yeah, but
There's magic darkness.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn left because that's where Fish told me there were bad guys before.
okay. Interesting. There is you start to reach around in the darkness, and you do find a path to the left, about 25 feet in. But okay, that is your turn. Just then, make a save. This will be a wisdom, I believe. Hold on, let me check.
Charm.
Wisdom save.
What type of spell is it? Because I have advantage against some types of stuff.
It is an illusion spell.
I did not have advantage against that. I got a 8.
Okay, DC 17. You are frightened. So here's the net effect. You've been told.
I asked right back out.
No, you've been told that there's a way to the left. You feel this fear emanating from the front, and you let your momentum just carry you all the way into the left, and you keep moving to your left, and you are frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what else. Okay, that was not even an action, by the way. All right. Nope, that's all it's going to do for now. Okay. At this point, who's in front besides Olazana? Fish? You
Me.
next?
I'm next.
You hear?
I'm gonna try to follow her if I can see her penetrate.
Yeah, but no,
the
you're in
darkness.
front. Oh, yeah, you deferred. Good. Okay.
If I could see that her sword penetrated darkness, I'm gonna just try to follow her.
Okay. All right. You squirt in. Make your DC 17. Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
I
Nope. No, you don't have to.
have to. All right.
Nope, you don't have to. Okay. Okay, you're good.
Do I see anything on my way?
No, just magical darkness.
And the bubble.
Yeah, but once you get through, because you can see in the dark, right? You have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get to the left, it's normal darkness back in that pocket.
Do I see a straight or where she ran off to?
Olazana?
Yeah.
You basically get right behind her, heading
All
towards the left.
I'm like, where are you going? Slow down.
Okay. All right. That is okay.
And
Next, from nope, not yet. From behind, fish. You are gonna hear a slithering, and you are attacked from behind. Oof, 24 and a 12.
Is this a missile?
No, these are actually a scimitar attack from behind.
24 hits.
Yep. Okay, you are going to take 4 points of damage.
All right.
Save. I'm sorry. Save DC 12 versus poison.
What does a ring of poison resistance do? Is that
Well-
just half damage?
Yeah, half damage. Actually, yes, half damage.
Yeah, that's what it does.
DC 12?
Yep.
Roll 11.
All right. Let me do some quick math here. So you're going to take 2d12 poison
Dude,
damage.
12 poison?
2d12.
Yep.
Wow.
7 points.
So half
Is-
of that.
Half of that?
Half of 7, yep.
4.
Okay, you are now poisoned. Hold on. No, it's just you're good. It was a spray, poison spray. So that's a one-time thing. All right. Next, you're gonna get attacked. Who else who's after in the order? Who's after
I thought
combat?
it was
combat
after
order.
Jorge. Jorge sent the owl out, then I didn't go.
Okay, Jorge, you're gonna up into your face slithers a. Actually, no, you're gonna get shot at because you're
Oh, no.
still in the entrance. They can see you. You are gonna take. Let's see, that is a 23 and a 10. So one hit.
Yeah, I'll let that hit. Just think about using shield.
4 points and save versus poison.
I think. Let's see. So I am. I have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned. Constitution?
It is a constitution, yep.
Okay.
Because you're an automaton.
Yeah.
Can you be healed by my magic?
Yeah.
You're considered a construct, or
Yeah, I'm still considered a humanoid. I just have the constructed resilience trait.
okay.
It's like the dwarven trait. 25 to save.
Okay, so you're just going to take that 4 points from the arrow.
All right.
Okay, Handuk.
Should I try to dispel this magic darkness?
Yeah.
I think we're dead if we can't see.
Yep. I walk up in the name of the Mothers of Light. Dispel this evil magic. And I cast dispel magic on the light source, darkness source.
Okay. And there's no save or anything, right? It's a second level spell.
It's a second level spell. Yeah, so it automatically works against a second level spell.
It's an MVP move.
Very good.
That's what I'm here for.
MVP moves, drawing people out where we can see them so we can go hit them.
Right.
Get in the darkness so I can see.
And doing 2 points when I attack.
Yeah.
That's all the difference.
Your attacking is the real key here.
All right, Albert Fish.
And I stand in the hallway, so in front of Jorge, so he's not hit anymore by the arrows.
Okay.
All right. The one that got me. I'm going to turn around and attack him. So I'm going to poke him with the spear. What's this AC?
11.
Oh, that's a hit. Going to poke him with the spear again. And I fumbled.
Okay.
So the hit did 8 points. And what does the fumble do? Do I not?
You're done for the turn.
All right.
All right. Next is Jorge.
All right. So now that the darkness is lifted, what am I seeing here?
So okay, let's bring this up. Okay, this is what you can see. If you look to your left, that is the trail where Olazana and Fish ran to. Ahead, you see a giant, and I mean giant. It's a huge. Let's call it huge. Multi-headed, six-headed snake. It is. There's very little semblance of humanity aside from the fact that it has two arms with very, very vicious looking claws.
Interesting.
We're not going to farm the land with this thing here.
Yeah, I think I believe we may need to leave. That looks quite terrifying. And I can't see. So and then Olazana and Fish are around the corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Be steadfast, Jorge. If we leave now, our companions will be abandoned in the left chamber. We can't leave them here. It'll be a curse upon our souls.
I'm going to yell out into the hallway. Olana, Fish, look behind you. Watch out. And then I'm going to cast Grease underneath this monstrosity creature. And just a puddle of slippery grease will appear below it. 10 feet square foot, and it's like right in front of it, but also it's touching it. So it must succeed on a dexterity 15 saving throw, or it'll be prone.
Okay, it slides around. It is having trouble.
All right, I'm just gonna yell out, "Run, friends, run!" And
Okay.
I'm going to back away down the entrance.
Olazana, you are frightened, and you are heading. You would have to head back towards this thing.
Oh, I thought I was afraid of the dark. Is the dark not what I was afraid of?
No, you are afraid of this thing. The fear is emanating from it, and you would have to get closer to it in order to escape.
So do I have to just cower then? Or do I have to run away from it?
Can she save again?
Well, let me look at this. Okay, so let me read this because it actually reads two different ways. Okay. Any creature of its choice other than a snake or a wanty, starts his feet within 30 feet.
I didn't start my turn
Make
with
a,
a computer before.
you did last time. Make a saving throw or become frightened of snakes and Yuanti. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn.
Okay.
Uh,
I lose rage because I didn't hurt anybody last turn or get hurt.
Okay,
So
so
the end
yeah,
of my
at
turn.
the end of, so you have to move away, but at the end of this turn, you will be able to make a save. So you head deeper down towards this pocket.
Cool. I do that.
All right. Okay, it's
And
turn.
then now I make my save. I rolled a 19.
Okay, good. That's it. That's good. All right. Fish. You get grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, all in the entrance of this left pocket. The whole thing is choked with vines and weeds, and you save DC 17 dexterity. No, I'm sorry, strength, or be restrained by the plants.
15.
Okay, you are restrained by the plants. Next. Okay, it cannot move due to its being slippery. All right, it is going to. Okay, Handuk, make a save. DC 17 Wisdom save. It looks at you and it says, "Friend, we all just preserve life. You should join us. Our missions are aligned." DC 17 Wisdom save.
Make it 18. I say no snake tongues. No snake tongues will charm Handuk. No.
Okay.
I specialize in destroying demons like you.
All right.
Or you are a demon.
Don't do 2 damage to it, Handuk.
The one that is close to Fish is going to make 2 attacks. 1 hit, and that will be 4 points of damage, and make a DC 12 saving throw versus poison constitution.
Nope.
9 points of poison damage.
So that's 5.
Yep. Plus 4 of slashing. Okay, then the next one is going to go back at Hore with 2 arrows. 14. That's not a hit, right?
Correct.
Okay. That will bring us to Handuk.
Okay, so who's poisoned? It's just you who is poisoned, right? Albert
Yeah,
Fish?
but it's like it's poison spray. So it's not a condition. He took the damage.
But you are entangled?
He is entangled, yes.
I could dispel the tangle and then you would be free instantly. Do you get the chance to roll it off like every turn to break free?
Yeah, he will.
What's your strength?
At +4.
Should I leave you to be grappled one more turn?
If you can do damage.
I can't do too much damage. I can blind him, or I could heal, or I could get you free.
Well, that's up to you. What do you feel you must do, monkey?
I say, in the name of the mothers of Matria, heal my companions. And I cast Prayer of Healing, which does... I'm sorry, this is taking so long.
What is this an area of effect?
Yep.
Okay, what kind of range?
I think it's 30 feet.
So, fish would be in range. Olazana would not be in range.
I will move up to. I guess I wouldn't. Yeah, hopefully at least me and Jorge would be in range, and fishes.
If you move up,
I move up
Yeah.
to get in range if that's
Same.
necessary.
DC 17 versus fear.
Wisdom?
There's a wisdom DC 17, yes.
My luck has run out.
Yeah, you are frightened. And you will immediately, you have a disadvantage on ability checks. While this creature is within line of sight, you cannot move willingly closer to the source of the fear. Yeah, you are now in a frightened condition.
Okay. Does my spell still go off?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody who's in my range gets 7 plus my 14 hit points back.
Okay. Fish.
All right. When can I break free?
Let me see.
And it's at my action trying to break free?
Entangle. Okay.
I think it is.
Okay, you can use your action to make the strength check. Yep. It's a DC 17 strength.
Nope.
Okay, you're still entangled. Hooray. Tough spot.
So I'm going to run out of the cave and around the corner. But I'm going to have Tempest swoop down, and as I look through Tempest's eyes, I'm going to cast Guidance, and Tempest will just boop Albert Fish on the head with his owl talons, and you have Guidance, so you can add a D4 to the next attempt to get out of your restraint.
Okay, good. Olazana, I'll be right back. So go ahead and discuss your plans. This is a tricky spot. Be right back.
So judging on how high the DC is of the stuff it's throwing out, I don't think anything I do is going to stick to it. These things are going to resist anything that I can do.
I'm pretty stuck. Like, I got only 40% chance of getting out every time.
Shit.
So, I mean,
I don't think I can get you out any other way. Handa, can you dispel that maybe?
I could dispel it.
Can you? Are you going to be able to dispel? Are you still feared, Alex, or no? Did you?
No, I took it off, but I'm on the other side of him. So if I'm not immune, when I come back through, which most of the time you are,
you would have to. You would get trapped in this also if you fail.
Right, but I think once you pass fear, you're immune to fear. So I think I'm not afraid of it anymore.
If
Okay.
if you're not in the entangle, it's just difficult terrain. Like he won't get restrained in it.
Okay, I could cast Beacon of Hope on my next turn, right? That gives everybody a big plus to their wisdom saving throw.
That's good.
And then it could make us nearly immune to the fear.
Time Wizard, do you have haste?
No, next level.
What a bummer you are.
It is a bummer. It's because of the artificer dip, but on the plus side, I can tank a bunch of attacks and take no damage. So it's
Yeah, I would give everybody advantage on wisdom saving throws, but 17 is still really high.
I just think my thing is I'm going to be so useless because all of my stuff requires them to fail saving throws.
So
And I don't see that all the buff spells are so bad until 3rd level.
Have
But
you leveled up to 5th level?
Yeah, 3rd spell level.
Okay, I'm back.
I should have taken
dear.
enlarged though, but
Olazana.
did not.
okay. So I'm like down this tunnel somewhere, right?
Yep.
Is there anybody else down this tunnel with me?
Well, you have essentially an entangled area between you and the exit, and in that entangled area is your friend, your newfound friend, Albert Fish.
Okay. Is that
He
monk
is-
still there?
I'm
He
not
is
friend.
He is within 5 feet of one of these vicious snake-like creatures, mostly human from the torso up, but with a snake's body.
A 1 in 8 chance of being able to teleport every round. That would help me get out of this shit. Wow. That's good. That's good.
I'll tell you one thing would be useful to know is if your companions are actually in here or not.
Yeah, I see fish is all I see, right? Oh, yeah. I'm going to look and see.
I mean, if your people are here, let's save them.
Yeah, so
If
I'm
they're
gonna go
not here,
into-
let's get
I'm
the
gonna
hell
go to
out
the
of
end
here.
of this
I
hallway.
just don't think we're going to be able to save them regardless.
Well, they might be badasses. We don't know. I'm gonna
No,
look
we'll
at the
come
end of this
back.
hallway
We'll come back.
and see
Yeah.
what's at the end of the
Regroup.
hallway.
Okay, what you saw was nothing. It was empty.
Okay.
They've wised up. They're putting them farther back.
Okay, so then I guess I'm gonna come back and like try to hide along this wall. I guess you can't really see where I'm pointing, but like,
Yeah, so there's no way to get through, get around the entanglement.
I'm
You're
not
going
trying. I'm trying to hide at the wall before the entanglement,
Okay,
so they can't see me.
all right. Go ahead and do a one of the classic barbarian stealth checks.
I'm not raging anymore. I'm just smart and elfin again.
Classic barbarian stealth.
I got
Come
a
on.
17.
What's that?
I got a 17.
Okay, all right. You find sort of like a outcropping and around a little corner right near the edge of the entanglement. All right.
Come on, Conan used to sneak up on people all the time.
Okay, it is the big baddie's turn.
I'm standing right in front of him, proudly with my breastplate on.
How far away are you?
I walked into his zone
didn't
of
you-
fear.
You were frightened, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he also can't run away. So I think
So-
he just attacks with disadvantage.
10,
Double disadvantage.
I guess 5 feet in front of him. There's 5 feet underneath him and 5 feet in front of him. That is the the slippery grease that's there for a minute. And every time, anytime someone enters the area, they must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, and it's difficult terrain.
I'm purposely
Oh, or
not
if they
walking on
end.
that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, or if they end their turn on it, they have to make the save.
Okay. So, all right. It's gonna make that save. It's going to try to move through it.
Dex 15.
15. It just makes it. It's wobbly. It's slow, but it's working its way through, and it's going to take. It's going to take 2 claw attacks at Handuk. Then it's going to try to constrict Handuk, and then
Oh no.
even bite him.
No.
Okay.
I will write a book of your exploits.
13. What's your armor
I-
class?
With the blessings of the mothers of Matria, my armor class is a 15 right now.
Breastplate.
Okay.
The breastplate and shield and
Okay.
spiritual armor.
Oh,
Good.
yeah,
Both claws bounce off of the breastplate. It didn't realize that there was a breastplate under those robes.
That's right. Thank you, Hordak.
Then the constrict. That's a hit. Okay, you're gonna take 16 points.
Can I chrono? No, I'm outside the cave. I didn't see it happen. I can't do it.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. You are grappled. And 7 points of acid damage.
Oh my.
Yep. Okay. Tough. And then it's going to do a flurry of bites. That's a hit. You're down. Okay. Handuk is down.
He didn't even know how many hit points I had. He knew
It was 27 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just happen to maybe have your character sheet in front of me. Okay. Whoever can see it sees that Handuk was scratched at, gripped up, bitten, and then thrown to the ground in a heap. Okay, the fish, the Wanty next to you with the scimitar makes 2 attacks. That is a 14 and a 13.
Nope.
Okay. The next one shoots 2 arrows. So, okay. Jorge, you are out of you've left.
Well, so I want to hang out so that I can be nearby, that I can cast spells or use my familiar to deliver like a healing touch and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just outside the cave entrance or at the entrance of the cave, wherever I need to be.
Fish, you're going to take 2 arrow attacks. 1 hit, 4 points.
I guess I can't use my reaction to deflect them.
No, you're
Restrained.
Yep. Okay, Handuk, make your first death save.
Okay.
Should have joined his side. You guys had the same
Got it.
briefly. Okay, there's one. Good. Fish. Tough situation.
Just break free, fish.
Got a 16 strength check. Does that make it? No.
You get add your D4 from guidance.
Oh yeah.
He made it.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah, you would make it. Yep. Okay, you break free.
And is that my action?
That was your action, but you still have a move.
All right. I move back toward the entrance. I guess to Handuk.
All right, you are going to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened. That will not stop you from leaving the cave, but
Is it a charm?
it is a. Let's see.
It wasn't a charm when it was me before. So.
No, it's not. It's I think illusion. Let me go back. It is a Wisdom saving throw, frightened condition. It is not a charm. It is Ophidiophobia aura. And I think I nailed that pronunciation.
I roll a 15.
Ophidiophobia aura.
15.
Nope. Okay. You are frightened, but you may continue to move away. You may not move towards the creature.
All right. So I pass Handuk.
You pass Handuk's body.
All right. I pick him up.
Well, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity. It's standing right over the body.
All right.
Okay. 21.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right, that is going to be 13 points.
All right. Looking a bit rough as always.
Okay. Hooray.
I'm going to step back into the entrance of the cave, waving them towards to run, and I'm going to have Tempest fly down and cast Cure Wounds on Handuk.
Okay.
You restore 10 HP, and you are alive. And that is my turn.
Oh my god.
So does that put me at 1 hit point?
No,
Essentially.
10.
Yep, 10. Olazana. Tricky.
Okay. I'm going to rage again.
Maybe he can just sell you back to the Married.
Yeah.
Go back.
Rage
Back
again. This time I get number 5, which means that every time a creature hits me with an attack roll before my rage ends, that creature is going to take 1d6 force damage.
Okay.
And then since I see fish retreating, I'm going to attempt to move, dash, and jump over this like entangling area.
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage on strength checks while I am raging. I am super good at jumping now.
DC 17 strength.
I'm jumping over it. Can I use my athletics?
No. Out of the cave walls.
Okay, well, I rolled a 16 on one of my 2 dice. So that's +3 for my strength.
Okay. You make it.
So, and then I will continue like helping Handuk and like going like, let's go, while I move out towards Hore.
Okay, you are the last. You are in the rear. Okay. It sees you. It moves to you. It attacks you. Okay. 21.
Hit. So it takes D6. So it takes 4 damage.
Okay.
It's down, right? Killed it.
Natural
4
20.
points.
Natural 20 on the second.
Okay.
I am reversing it with Chrono Shift, my second use.
16.
Hits.
At least not correct.
You're going to take 26 points of damage, and it is going to attempt to constrict you.
Okay. What do I oppose that with?
That would be a DC 16 strength.
Okay. I rolled a 12, so that's an 18.
Okay. 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 7 points of acid damage, but you are not grappled. Okay. All right. Now it's gonna. Yeah.
But he takes D6 more damage. 3 more.
Okay. All right. He's finally wounded.
Jesus.
Okay. Let's see. What else do we got here? Okay. Next, the two with bows attack
Oh my
you.
god.
That's a 16 and an 18 and a 14. What's your armor class?
Who's
My
gonna attack?
armor class is 16.
Okay, one hit, 4 points.
Okay, that person who hit me takes 4
No,
points.
no. It's a bow.
Doesn't matter. My magic goes and hits him.
All right, good. And make a save versus poison.
Okay. I
DC
got
12.
21.
Okay, good. All right. That's it. They both attack you. It is Handuk's turn.
I wake up out of my.
Just
Say,
buff
good
me out.
God.
What the fuck to do?
I said we have to get out of here. But first, I take a T-bow and I get on my knee and say, "By the mothers of Matria, heal my companions." And I cast Prayer of Healing. Come on, 11 points for everybody within 30 feet of me. And I scamper out of the building real quick. Scamper right up out of there.
If you've ever seen a cleric scamper, it's quite a sight, especially at a half plate. It's you just gotta see it to believe it. Albert Fish.
All right. So how far? Oh, when do I get my save?
At the end of your turn. You're frightened. Yeah.
I guess I'm running out.
Yep. Okay. Good.
Then
Hooray.
what's the DC?
17.
Nope.
Okay. Hot footing.
Hot footing out of here.
Fish.
Get out of here.
Hot footing fish.
Live to fight another day against these demons.
Hooray.
I am casting web immediately behind whichever of my companions is in the rear.
That would be Olazana.
So right behind Olazana, these cobwebs just start to apparate and block 20 cubic feet of this cavern. Anything in it must make a dexterity saving throw at the start of its turn.
Okay. Got it. All right.
And I'm booking it.
Olazana.
Okay.
What's that?
Does this thing appear to be caught in this web?
You don't know yet.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack it before I walk away.
You're gonna do what?
So it's right next to me, right?
Yep.
And like, it's presumptively, hopefully, it's slower than me. So I'm going to hit it before I walk away.
Just gonna hope.
17, 19, 17.
All three hits.
Faster than you, or if it
All
has
three
reach.
16 damage, and then 7 damage, and then I'm going to back away and just walk 40 feet away.
Do you have disengage?
I mean, he can hit me. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm
All
still
right.
raging, so he doesn't hurt me very much.
20 points.
Okay?
I mean, 20 to hit. Sorry.
1
13,
hits me.
13 points of damage.
He takes 4 damage.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay.
Done. Okay.
Yep, that's all I can do. Just attack and move away.
And your move is what?
40 feet.
And tell me about the web. This is hey. What's the save on the web?
It is a 15 dexterity and 20 feet,
Mhm.
20-foot cube of difficult terrain.
And at the save occurs immediately, or
Each creature that starts its turn in the web
Yep.
or enters them during its turn.
Yep. Makes the save. And then what happens?
So now it's just difficult terrain.
Okay.
I presume that's all it should be doing.
Good. All right. So it can. Okay. It does make the save. It moves 20 feet. Olazana, you moved how long? How far?
40 feet.
Okay. So it's 20 feet away, and you're still the closest one. Is that correct?
Probably.
It's going to cast a spell at you, I bet.
Of course.
I presume that's the one that cast Entangle.
Yelling at each other.
Yeah. It's going to do Entangle.
Okay.
There are much worse options. Let me assure you. Entangle, 20-foot square. Everyone who is near the entrance, save DC 17 strength, or be entangled.
Is that me?
I rolled a 25 on that.
Okay, you're hot footing it.
Well, I have advantage on strength checks, and I'm proficient in strength saves.
Hot footing.
Have I escaped out of that area yet?
I believe you did escape out.
Because they revivified me and then I ran right up out of there.
Yep.
Did I? Do I need a save?
20 feet. No.
I think I'm farther away from that.
Yep. Okay. So, Olazani, you saved, correct?
Yep.
All right.
I think we bit off a little more than we can chew.
Thanks, Oklahoma.
Okay. Let's see. What else can it do? Nothing. All right. You're going to take arrows. 15. 16. 16.
16.
2 hits?
16's hit me, yep.
Okay, 2 hits. That's 8 points, and make 2 poison saves.
So that's 2 hits, so I take 4. Because I'm still raging.
Okay.
And then I get a 20 and an 18 on my con
Okay.
checks.
2 saves. All right. Handuk.
Okay, do I see Olazana being peppered with arrows?
Yep.
Okay. How far away is Olazana? She just broke through the entangle area.
Yes.
Okay.
Coming out of the entrance right now.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Olazana.
All right.
The healing goes full strength.
To 9 points.
Good stuff.
And then I'm going to take cover behind a rock, a tree, and I'm going to start moving back
All right.
out of the entrance.
Fish, are
I'll take
you
cover.
you're hot footing still? And did you fail your save again?
I'm going to make another one.
Okay.
What's the DC?
17.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Handuk, how heavy are you?
Nope. I keep running.
I don't
Okay.
know, 170 pounds.
I feel like I can carry you and run.
See,
All right.
I'm pulling a
Jorge,
Forrest
you
Gump.
see, Fish has sprinted past you. He's gone back towards the main trail.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash.
Okay.
Booking it.
All right. Good. Olazana,
Can't catch up to me.
you come out and you see just a cloud of dust as everyone else is beating feet.
I mean,
There's just
I was
there's
already
just broken branches everywhere. Like the elf part of you just mourns all of the destruction, the swath of the
Do I see our slow old man Handuk?
Handuk is yeah, he is just got finished healing you. You're
Yeah.
still facing the entrance. He's
I'm
facing
going
you.
to move, grab Handuk, and then dash.
Okay.
'Cause
All right.
I'm strong.
You take 4 more arrows, and this will be the final flurry.
I mean, they have to randomize between me and Handuk, right?
Nope.
Because I'm carrying him.
Nope. They're all coming after you. All right. 1 natural 20 and 1 regular hit. So you're going to take.
I take d6 damage each.
Drop Handu, grab the
Whoa,
caster.
those sixes.
Bring the
Take those
caster.
sixes.
Okay. Save twice for poison.
Okay, so they both took 6 damage from my rage.
Okay.
And then I got a 15 and a 16.
A 15 and a what?
A 15 and a 16.
A 15 and a 16. Okay, both saved. All right, you're able to take off. Okay.
Hold tight, old man.
You,
Thank you,
probed,
Olazana.
you probed the pit.
Saved my life.
And the first part of this this battle was much easier than probably we would have thought. The second, not so much. As it turns out, home court advantage really does matter sometimes. Okay. On that note, we are going. You make it back to the main trail. You sprint. Which direction? Back towards Mistlake or towards Matria?
We should try to get the dead caster.
We never picked up those items.
The dead caster, I'm sure, has some sort of clues.
All right, which direction you going? You're gonna go at least a mile before you stop.
Let's
Oh,
go
shit.
north. Back to Broadwalk.
Okay, you're gonna have to go to Matria unless you want to just trudge through the forest to get to Broadwalk.
Let's go to Matria. I can report how Mother Bordavis died.
He failed Mother Portibus.
Perhaps we can get some porters or something and continue on our way.
Where the unwashed masses to carry
We will pick up next week in Matria. You will arrive back in town at the outskirts, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
I will show you my favorite place for bread and soup.
What kind of soup? Potato soup?
The
Burnt
potato
soup.
potato and cabbage soup. It has
That
the
is
most
living
nutrients.
richly. You must be from a rich family.
Sounds exactly like something Handuk would like.
Oh, the cabbage and potatoes. Oh, man. It's almost like eating meat, but you can feel good about it.
Until next week.